Hello my loves, welcome back to my video. I hope you guys are doing great. I wanted to show you guys my hair growth journey because I thought my hair would never grow, and I want to give you some pointers at the end of the clips and show you guys how I grew my hair, well, how I'm growing my hair back to what it used to be. So these are just pictures of how my hair used to look. It was really long, very thick, very, very beautiful. And I didn't really appreciate my hair for what it was. But just look at it. It was beautiful. I used to love doing perm rods, perm rod sets. I'm just showing you guys the back of my hair and how thick and how just frizzy it looked. But I really didn't appreciate my hair for what it was though. I wanted to change my hair into a different texture, and I wish I hadn't done that because it really was beautiful. And now I'm here trying to grow my hair back again to what it used to be. So this day, I decided to perm my hair because, like I said, I thought it would be easier if my hair was straighter. That was a lie, and I fell for it. I had to take my senior photos, and that's why I decided to perm my hair, which wasn't a good reason to perm it, but I just thought maybe if I did, it would be a lot easier to manage. I was doing all sorts of styles, just the same perm rod sets, but I thought it was gonna be easier to manage my hair, being straight and everything. But I realized when my roots started to grow, it was very hard to manage my real hair growing in and the straight parts that are already there. And also with the perm, I also suffered from my scalp burning and everything. But yeah, so this is my big chop. Yes, I cut off every bit, almost like all of my hair. Every single bit of it was gone, and I didn't know if it was ever gonna grow back, honestly, because I had never, ever, ever cut my hair this short. This is what it looks like when it was wet. So I decided that I wasn't gonna show up to school bald headed, and I decided to get a wig to just help with my hair growth. And so that's what I did. I wore my wig every day to work, at home sometimes, and I started to see a little bit of growth from what it used to be. And so it started growing a little bit, but then I would still wear my wigs, obviously, because it was just easier just to put it in cornrows and put a wig on it. And that's when I started to see a little bit of growth in 2022. And I was still wearing my wig constantly, the curly wig, the straight wig. And that's when I decided to wear my scarf. I used to wear my scarf to school too. If it wasn't the wig, then it was the scarf that I used to wear. And so I try to make the most out of my hair. And this is the most recent photo that I have currently. So I know a lot of you guys are trying to grow out your hair, and I know some of you guys feel discouraged, but don't feel discouraged. It really is just an easy process of just having a protective hairstyle. And at the end of the day, you have to remember that it is just hair and it will grow back. Don't feel discouraged. And I'm going to try to help you guys grow back your hair. Hi, and welcome back to my second part of the video. So you want to know how to grow your hair? Me too. We're in the same boat. Literally, as you can see in the clips, I had this much of hair, and it was thick, and it was voluminous, and it was flowy. It was amazing. And then I decided to get a perm, and as you can see through the clips, I look like a boy, and it wasn't giving. And so you just want to know how to grow it. Okay, that's fine. You want to know how to grow your hair. I'm gonna show you just 3 easy steps. Well, not show you, but tell you 3 easy steps on how to grow your hair. Number 1, and that's to moisturize your hair. I cannot stress this enough, but moisturize your hair with cream, the LOC method, the liquid, oil, and cream. Those are going to help you. And you need to be consistent, have a routine. My routine is every 2 weeks. Every 2 weeks, I like to just take down my hair take it in the braids that I usually put it in, and I wash it, and I put, what's that thing called? Deep conditioner. And I put deep conditioner on my hair and let it sit for 30 minutes to an hour. And I rinse it off. And after that, I like to go in with my leave-in conditioner and put it all over my strands of hair. And I like to go with the Cool Calm Detangler by Cantu. Every product I use actually is just Cantu. And it's just easier, it's cheaper. I'm lazy. I'm not gonna buy a $10 product. No ma'am, thank you, no. And I like to just put it on my hair like this, take some and just apply it. And then after that, I go in with my Black Jamaican castor oil. And I put it in the roots, the scalp of my head. And I just like to put it in the scalp and massage. I actually do have a scalp massager. So step number 1 is to just have a routine. Have a routine. If it's every 2 weeks, then it's every 2 weeks. If it's once a month, then it's once a month. But you have to stick to that schedule. Otherwise, you don't want to be doing 2 days here, a week there. You don't want to wash your hair every week because that's not good for your hair. So have a routine. And once you have a routine, stick to the LOC method. Apply the liquid, apply the oil, apply the cream. And then you want to have a protective hairstyle. That's number 3. Have a protective hairstyle. My hairstyle in the clips was just wigs and a little scarf to just cover my head, a silk scarf. If you can just have a silk scarf or a wig or whatever, like a crochet, you can do crochet hair, whatever it is. I don't recommend braids because braids are not going to do it. You leave your hair out and you take it out, you run the risk of just ripping out your hair, and your hair is gonna grow, but it's also gonna break off at the same time. I've been there. I once had braids put in. They were very cute, very, very cute. And I was taking them down, and then I got stuck to one part, and I literally had to take a scissors and just cut that part out, literally cut my hair, because I wasn't about to rip my hair apart just to take one single braid down. So just be careful when you put braids in. It's not a protective hairstyle. It's cute, wear it, but don't think it's protective. I don't think it is. I've tried, putting oils in my hair and then take the braids out. It doesn't work for me. I'm not gonna do it. But the wigs, they work. So every 2 weeks, I put cornrows in my hair, I put the wig on, and I leave it for 2 weeks. I take the wig off, I take the cornrows out, and I apply some deep conditioner, leave it in my hair, and then I wash it off, and I go with the LOC method and just go through the whole process, and I put it back in the cornrows and put the wig back on. And occasionally I would take the wig off throughout the week or throughout the weekday just to moisturize it and just to keep it, good, and so it doesn't get dry and brittle. And you must focus on the ends of your hair. Otherwise, if you don't focus on the ends, then your hair is going to be moisturized and fine and growing, but the ends are not going to be good. That's just it. So just 3 easy steps. You have to have a routine. You have to do the LOC method, and you have to just be patient too, but you just have to have those steps in place. Otherwise, you run the risk of your hair just breaking off and snapping off, and that's not good. And even with getting a relaxer, my hair still grew, and after I chopped it off, and I couldn't just, honestly, I didn't want to have my hair growing and keep the relaxer. I thought about it, but then I realized it was too hard to manage, and I'm just like, you know what? It's better to just start afresh and just leave it alone and just, take my loss and just keep going and just have my hair grow out back again. I will create another video on how I do my hair wash day routine, so keep an eye out for that. And until then, I'll see you in my next one, and long live King Jesus. Bye.